Developing now on ABC Big 2 News.
Developing now at 11:30, an ABC News exclusive interview with Texas A&M assistant women's basketball coach Sydney Carter. She's making headlines all because of her outfit on the sidelines.
ABC's Deborah Roberts spoke with Carter.
Sydney Carter's passion for basketball has taken her from center court at Texas A&M to 4 seasons with the WNBA, and now back to her alma mater, coaching the game's next generation of players.
Basketball has just taken me across the world and has shown me things that I dreamed of as a little kid.
But it's Carter's recent appearance on the sidelines that's making headlines after this outfit on her Twitter account sparked a fierce debate about what's appropriate attire for women in sports.
You like to wear sort of eye-catching outfits. What was your thoughts after you got such reaction to your pink pants?
I mean, I was confused just because it was just something that I had always done. I wore the pink pants because we were celebrating or honoring breast cancer awareness at our game in Kentucky. So my initial reaction was just shock.
The social media comments swift and not all kind. Some saying it was unprofessional. Others going so far as to say Carter should be fined.
Sometimes it just seems like women can never do enough to satisfy everybody. So that's why I say, do what you're confident in. Be who you are, regardless of what people say they would prefer to be the norm. There is no norm anymore. You make it your own.
What do you say to those who say, but how do you coach in high heels?
I'm still getting my job done at the end of the day, and not once have I been hindered in wearing high heels or leather pants. I'm not the first person to wear heels on the bench, nor leather pants, and nor will I be the last.
And she's also getting support online. Rapper Nicki Minaj writing, "Let 'em know, mama," under a photo of that pink outfit. Others saying her clothing shouldn't matter. Some even calling out the criticism as racist.
I've never been one to make it about race or anything else. I just know that at the end of the day, I'm a black woman, and I can't hide that, nor can I hide the fact that I look the way that I look in those pink pants in particular. So I'm not going to try to do that to make someone else feel comfortable, because it's what I feel comfortable in.
So to all those negative comments, to all those critics out there, you say what?
Nothing at all. Thank you.
Perfect response there. Now, Carter says that she's sending a message to the young women on her team about what accomplishment and pride can look like, and she is dressing for success.
Now, your Big 2 forecast first.
All right, let's turn things over now to Ryan for a check on that weekend forecast, and I am just hoping for a much calmer weekend.
Yeah, and a little bit warmer. The ice on my windshield driving in was not fun.
Really? You had ice?
Yes.
I guess it was really cold this morning, Ryan. We saw below freezing temperatures in some places, right?
Yeah, those leftover puddles that may have frozen over because of, the well below freezing temperatures. And, quite a tale of 2 seasons. We had spring-like weather with thunderstorms a couple days ago, as we do notice that thanks to a viewer, thanks to Ward Webb, who sent in this nighttime thunderstorm. We see these clouds. These bubbly clouds are called cumulus clouds. Thanks to the instability that we had in the atmosphere, along with the lightning bolt, this was in Odessa on a drone. Now, ever since then, it's really cooled down and dried out. Temperatures warming up in the 40s and 50s over the next several hours. Some places getting into the 60s with ample sunshine for most of the day today. So great day to enjoy the outdoors. Tracking those temperatures currently in the mid-40s, warming up again primarily in the 50s and 60s this afternoon, then cooling back a little bit below freezing tonight, so make sure you guys bundle up if you guys are going to be out tonight. And I'll be tracking even warmer air, though, as we head later this weekend. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ryan. Now to a reminder about upcoming road work in Odessa. Starting Monday, the city will begin reconstructing Dixie Boulevard between 46th and 56th Streets. Right now, the contractor will work north of 52nd and then move south. There will be 1 lane of traffic open in each direction.
Also developing this morning, a young social media star and her parents are speaking out for the first time after her father shot and killed a teen who was stalking his daughter.
Yeah, this is scary stuff. ABC's Janae Norman has the story.
She's a 15-year-old social media sensation, Ava Majuri, amassing a loyal following on TikTok. But now, the Marjorie family opening up about the danger that came with their daughter's online fame after Ava's father shot and killed the man they say showed up to their front door with a gun last July.
If someone came to kill me, I was in fear for my family's life, and I had to do what I had to do to protect my family, and I made sure of it.
Ava says what started as a pandemic hobby when she was just 13 years old turned into a lucrative business, her TikTok account garnering 1.2 million followers.
This is such a dream for multiple kids. Everyone in our generation now wants clout or wants numbers behind their name, and we realized that we were giving the opportunity to do it freely without having to post provocative stuff.
But Ava says in early 2020, she noticed one follower trying to get her attention, commenting on her TikTok videos and reaching out to her through other social media apps, asking for photos, even paying kids she thought were friends for information about her.
Was there a point, Ava, where you started selling pictures of yourself to him?
After talking to both my parents, I thought it would be mutual if I got in contact with him directly, and I said, hey, please stop going through my friends and please stop contacting people for information about me. Just come straight to me and you could purchase it off of me.
She says that his requests escalated and became inappropriate, so she blocked him on all of her accounts, and that's when her father, Rob, says he intervened.
Contacted him directly when Ava received a message, told him that she's a minor, he needs to, stop pursuing anything, and that, he should just not contact her anymore, at which point it seemed that he was very apologetic and I guess, trying to be pleasing at that point, never knowing that he had this diabolical plan to just show up.
Eventually, the family says the stalker sending messages threatening to hurt Ava to a classmate. Her dad, himself a retired police lieutenant, now warning other families to take this kind of contact seriously.
I negated it and said, the person that we suspect is the author of any of these blurbs, he lives in Maryland, he's young, probably doesn't have a means to act on any of these things.
But around 4:30 in the morning on July 10th, Ava's parents say her stalker showed up to their house with a shotgun, blowing open their front door.
When that sound went off, we knew what it was when we heard that loud boom. I actually thought my daughter was dead. And he was just standing there looking at us for a few minutes, almost like he thought maybe for a second I was my daughter in the doorway.
Rob Marjorie says he grabbed his own gun and shot the intruder. According to the police report, the shooter was found unresponsive, wearing a vest containing multiple shotgun shells. Police telling ABC News the investigation is ongoing. Marjorie says authorities have told him that he's protected by Florida's Stand Your Ground law, and he's not been charged with any crime.
There was no second guessing. There was no time to rethink my actions. I reacted, and I reacted
perfectly,
as best as I could under the duress and the extreme condition that I was put under.
Since the shooting, Ava's now homeschooled and still remains on social media, a decision her parents support.
She worked really hard at getting the crowd that she has. As bad as this situation is with TikTok, it's actually a really great forum. It was a very positive, healthy environment for her to be in, especially after what we just went through.
Now here locally, we're continuing to follow the arrest of 5 Midland Christian school staff members. This is video you saw first and only on ABC Big 2 News of the arrest. Police say the staff members have all been released after each posting a $5,000 bond, and now a lot of people are coming forward with their stories. One former student says she was sexually assaulted on campus. We verified she was a student at Midland Christian, and she spoke with us over the phone and chose to remain anonymous. She says their release is not surprising, but this isn't the end.
I'm not surprised they got released. I was hoping they wouldn't, but I know that just because they're released, it's not over.
This case is still under investigation, and as of right now, no other information from police or the school have been provided.
Also in Midland, police are investigating a murder-suicide. Police say a 19-year-old woman was killed at Bush's Chicken on Wadley Avenue, and a 19-year-old man's body was found dead not too far away. The families of both the victim and suspect have been notified. Meanwhile, in Odessa, one man is dead after an officer-involved shooting yesterday. Police were called to Ace Cash Express on 8th Street. When officers got there, someone fired a gun inside the business. Police say an officer rushed towards the scene, or towards the person, but they shot at police. The officer then shot back, killing the suspect. We do know that the officer is okay.
Over in Houston, 4 people were killed in a car crash early this morning. Police there say they believe a speeding car sideswiped an Uber driver before losing control and crashing into a tree. The car then burst into flames. The Uber driver was not hurt.
And a photographer from San Diego is facing a long recovery after she fell during a Super Bowl victory rally from the Rams. Video of the fall shows Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford turning away while his wife rushes to help. The Rams announced the team will be covering her hospital bills and paying for her cameras. That GoFundMe account has raised more than $45,000. And be sure to follow the latest developing news both nationally and locally on the Your Basin app. You can download it on the Apple App Store or Google Play.
Well, for 10 years, a local group has used its outreach to educate and empower the Black community in Midland.
Yeah, ABC Big 2 Tatiana Battle joins us now with more on the origin of this organization.
I spoke to Eddie Rabb, the president of the Midland NAACP chapter, and he says that the mission behind the organization is to create positive change in the Black community while educating others about its history. The NAACP stands for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Rabb says that a local chapter was created more than 10 years ago to ensure that the Black community in Midland had equal voting rights and access to proper education.
We try to educate our community so that we, as leaders in the community, will be able to help out in between the local government and our community.
Rabb says that he wants to educate the public about the importance and significance of having access to an organization like the NAACP and encourages others to learn more about its history. In Midland, Tatiana Battle, ABC Big 2 News.
All right, coming up at 11:30, if you're an avocado lover, well, you may need to find a new way to get your fill. The creative alternatives people are coming up with during the ongoing shortages.
And despite many areas starting off well below freezing, this morning temperatures are warming up as we speak in the 50s and 60s with ample sunshine and much lighter winds in the past days. And I'll be talking about warmer air at the expense of gusty winds later this weekend.
Watch ABC Big 2 News evenings with Madeline Bierster and Carson Bush-Jost.
Maxie, what is it?
This week, the stakes are higher than ever.
Seems like the bad guy's winning.
It's happening.
There's no way in hell Peter's getting away this time.
General Hospital on ABC.
How does DQ celebrate 75 years of the best treats and eats in Texas? We treat every Texan right with 75-cent DQ sandwich treats. For a limited time, when you buy any burger combo at regular price, you can add a DQ sandwich treat made with our famous soft serve for just 75 cents. It's the perfect ending to your DQ meal. Join us in celebrating 75 years in Texas today.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Hello, friends. It's the Bob Mills President's Day free event, so punch up the volume. This weekend only. Any mattress, any price, 32% off. Like this King Somniva mattress, normally $25.99. 32% off, just $17.67. You save $800. That's all mattresses, 32% off this weekend only during Bob Mills President's Day free event here at Bob Mills.
Bob Mills Sleep Spa.
It's back. The Ellen Noel Art Museum's Shrimp Fest is happening February 28th at the Ector County Coliseum, Building G. Get all the Cajun shrimp and trimmings you can eat for just one price. Get your tickets for Shrimp Fest at noelartmuseum.org.
Your debit card is always with you, which means it can be easy to lose, and that's never a good feeling. But with Card Valet from MTCU, turning your card off is as easy as a swipe, just in case you can't find it. And with MTCU's mobile app, starting a budget has never been easier. A few clicks and you can view your monthly spending habits. Card Valet and mobile budgeting. Just a couple of benefits of mobile banking with MTCU. Your partner in lending, your partner in life.
TXU Energy has a new kind of energy plan. It's called Freedom Rewards, and it earns you 30% in free electricity for every dollar you spend on energy charges.
So I'm automatically rewarded just for doing what I normally do?
That's right. Just sit back and watch your energy cash continue to grow.
Almost like an energy savings account that grows over time.
Exactly. Use it anytime you'd like, or keep watching it grow.
That is a big deal.
TXU Energy. Easy to choose, easy to use.
We're your weather authority. We warn you first.
Temperatures are really cold to start off this morning, but are really since warmed up. Live look at Midland. What a beautiful sight. Ample sunshine, no blowing dust to talk about, as really that has been the big story over the past couple of days. Chilly start, but again, those temperatures are going to warm up this afternoon in the 50s and 60s, and even warmer weather is on its way. Now, take a look at the bigger picture. We did notice that over the past 48 hours, we had this storm system move off through the north and east, now impacting the northern and eastern part of the United States with heavy rain, heavy snow, and gusty winds. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, that's something that we saw in our area, since moved off to the north and east, dragging in much cooler weather here in the basin, as we do notice that we still have drought concerns despite those storms move on through. Only about 1/10 of an inch of precipitation in the Midland and Odessa area, 1/4 to 1/2 inch in Big Springs, Snyder. So not really helping out with the drought situation, with severe to extreme drought in those oranges and reds. So that has been the bigger story, the drought conditions. That's why we've been seeing blowing dust with those gusty winds. But today, much lighter winds, drier conditions, and sunnier skies. Temperatures still pretty chilly at 47 degrees, but it's going to be warming up in the 50s and 60s throughout the afternoon hours. And we do notice that, again, that's going to be the big story for the rest of the day. So if you guys are out traveling or are going to be, just, going to enjoy the outdoors, it's going to be a great day to do so, unlike what we saw over the past couple of days. Tracking those temperatures, current temperature about 45 degrees in the Midland and Odessa area, warming up in the 50s, maybe even some low to mid 60s in the southern basin, about 5 to 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. Overnight lows, again, about 5 to 10 degrees below normal. Widespread temperatures below freezing, upper 20s and lower 30s near the Midland and Odessa area, upper teens in some of the higher elevations with clear skies and light winds. Low temperature here at Midland and Odessa, 29 degrees. So if you guys are going to be out tonight, make sure you guys bundle up, as opposed to the long sleeve shirts that we're going to be seeing this afternoon because of, again, those 50 and 60 degree temperature readings, with not much that we have any clouds to talk about, especially for tonight and for tomorrow. Maybe some clouds in the extreme southern basin, but not producing any precipitation. That's likely to change, though, especially as we head later in the weekend to next week. Gulf moisture from southeast Texas moving in with southwesterly flow. That's going to be producing windier and warmer conditions. Does that sound familiar? That's something that we did see a couple of days ago out in front of those thunderstorms. 60 and 70 degree high temperatures for the weekend, with more clouds in the increase. And again, more humid conditions as well. And then as we head into Monday, blowing dust, a chance of storms, especially as we head later in the day on Monday and Tuesday. I think our chances of rain diminish, but still blowing dust and gusty winds. And then, once again, a brief shot of cooler and drier air later next week.
Thanks, Ryan. Now to fears of an avocado shortage after all imports from Mexico were temporarily banned.
Yeah, this is scaring me because I love avocado. Not just avocado, but I'm addicted to avocado toast.
Yes, agree.
I have to have it like twice a week.
Yeah,
so.
really. You put a little egg on top of that too. It's
egg on top.
Perfection.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
so good. And guac too. So yeah, we got to have our avocados. Luckily though, other avocado lovers are looking for alternatives, and some chefs are getting creative ahead of this possible shortage. ABC Cecilia Vega shows us.
If you are eating guacamole or avocados of any type right now, I hope you're enjoying it.
This morning, the suspension of Mexican avocado imports has people freaking out. Is it the end of avocado toast or even, heaven forbid, guacamole?
You have 11 days left before you'll start to feel the pinch of the Mexican avocado ban.
Many restaurants are anticipating a shortage of the popular fruit due to the temporary ban of imports from Mexico after a threat was made to U.S. safety inspectors.
If they stop from Michoacan, where we get all the avocados, we got problems in the United States.
Substituting zucchini, cactus, edamame, and even green peas for the beloved avocado.
Today we're going to make it with zucchini, which is all the rage right now.
To make guacamole, that's a zucchini version of guacamole, Chef Donatella Arpaia suggests steaming the zucchini to help approximate the texture of avocado.
I steam it instead of boil it. I make sure it's really dry, and I keep it in the fridge and let it get really, really chilled. I think it adds extra lushness.
Once the zucchini is prepped, grab some more familiar ingredients.
We have fresh onion, fresh cilantro, fresh garlic, jalapeno peppers, chili peppers if you like it hot, fresh lime juice.
Then combine, take a dip, and you have guacamole.
Cheers.
I don't know if I'll be cooking with cactus anytime
count
soon.
me out.
But hey, still some good options. Well, we turn now to an update on the trucker protests in Canada, also causing nationwide shortages. Police are piling in as truck drivers fear an end to their nearly 3-week protest. They're protesting against COVID-19 restrictions and mask mandates. And while Prime Minister Justin Trudeau defends his use of the Emergencies Act, many are saying it's now dividing the country.
We believe the trucks should move or be moved. Mr. Speaker, we want to lower the temperature across the country. The Prime Minister clearly wants to raise it.
A busload of law enforcement officials have arrived in Canada to patrol what they're calling the red zone. As of this morning, police have confirmed that some bank accounts of participating truckers have been frozen.
Well, coming up at 11:30, Southwest to resume construction of a massive $13 million facility. We'll take a look at what it plans to do with the space.
And as we head to break, a reminder that if you see news happening, share your videos and photos on social media with us.
And we want to see your birthday celebrations. Submit content on social media using the hashtag ABC Big 2 News or go to yourbasin.com. We feature birthday photos on Good Morning Basin, Fridays at 6 a.m.
Food Truck Fridays, sponsored by Food Truck Alley.
Initial measurements complete.
Begin go, no-go terminal count. Sys 1. Go. Sys 2.
Go.
Hold the launch. We're missing supplies.
Ma'am, there's a vehicle approaching the launch pad.
Right on time. Order for George? Thanks, partner. We can't orbit on an empty stomach.
My dad is a real-life superhero. Whenever people need him the most, he is always ready. He springs into action with amazing gadgets and a supersonic truck, ready to face whatever catastrophe awaits. My dad is a superhero. And when you need help after a disaster, he He'll always be there to save the day.
Join us at Johnny Carino's for our 5 for $15 ribeye steak and shrimp scampi meal deal. Enjoy our Italian nachos appetizer, juicy, char-grilled ribeye steak, savory shrimp scampi sautéed in a white wine lemon butter sauce with angel hair pasta, a refreshing beverage, and our fresh-baked bread for only $15. Plus, join us for half-price family platters every Monday after 4 p.m. Choose from a variety of our signature Italian dishes served family style, such as our classic hand-breaded chicken parmesan. Hurry in for dine-in or take-home at Johnny Carino's.
A fresh start begins with fresh choices, like choosing to save more with Suddenlink. Get reliable, high-speed, 1 gig internet for just $49.99 a month. With it, you'll get a $200 Visa prepaid card, HBO Max included on us for 1 year, and a free Suddenlink stream with your favorite shows and streaming apps all in one device. Choose to start fresh by saving more on our fastest speed. Plus, as part of optimum flexibility from Suddenlink, there are no contracts or hidden fees. And unlock even more value when you combine with Optimum Mobile. Visit suddenlink.com today.
In the field, on the farm, at kitchen tables, and in church, Texans live by our conservative values. And that's why Kevin Sparks is running for Texas Senate. Hardworking, God-fearing, conservative, spent years working in the oil field, now leads his family business. Kevin Sparks, a Christian, father, believes in parents' rights. No CRT. And Kevin Sparks will work to secure our southern border. Endorsed by President Trump, fighting for Texans. Weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. with Chief Meteorologist Chase Menendez.
Built-to-rent homes are gaining popularity in Texas.
And Southwest Airlines is working on a $13 million pilot training expansion in Texas.
Jaden King is at the NASDAQ with those stories and more in today's Texas Business Report.
Hello, Texas. Southwest is resuming construction on a 127,000 square foot space in its Leadership Education and Aircrew Development Center near Dallas. It will include an 8-bay flight training center for simulators, classrooms, support rooms, and other infrastructures. It was put on hold due to COVID. While the popularity of built-to-rent homes spikes in Texas, rental homes are becoming more popular than apartments, with about 90,000 existing single-family homes built to rent communities and an occupancy rate of 97%. Houston has the most of these at 1,600. Now, at the risk of being dropped from Texas pension funds, BlackRock has ramped up its message that the world's largest asset manager is a friend of the oil and gas industries. Reuters reports the emphasis is new after years in which BlackRock has stressed the efforts to take climate change and other environmental, social, and governance issues into account when it makes investments. And Texas and Utah-based Black Rifle Coffee just went public. The company is founded by veterans, and it trades under the ticker symbol BRCC. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Texas Business Report.
When you create and dominate a sport, you become known for it. I'm Avi Kargloth, and here at Sul Ross State University, they are the Rodeo School.
Watch the Rodeo School Monday at 10 on ABC Big 2 News.
Daytona is calling, and we're getting you ready for the Great American Race.
So join us before the green flag drops. It's Countdown to Daytona.
Watch Countdown to Daytona Saturday at 5 p.m. on ABC Big 2.
Hello, I'm Bob Mills, and it's the Bob Mills President's Day free event. And remember, nobody does free like me. Like this Dallas bedroom with lights above and storage below. All 6 pieces, only $23.97. But I'm giving you the $600 chest and queen mattress free. And unlike some stores, you won't wait 8 to 12 weeks because Bob Mills is in stock during the Bob Mills President's Day free event. Free is just better.
I was driving through that intersection and a car ran a red light and hit me.
I'm attorney Ted Lynd. If you got injured in a wreck, we can help.
Hurt in a car wreck and need money? Call Long Car Lion Jenkins, the strong arm.
I was hurt bad and the insurance company was trying to lowball me.
Let us deal with the insurance company so you don't have to.
Long Car Lion Jenkins fought for me and got me over $200,000.
Call the strong arm. We'll fight to get you the money you deserve.
800, then all sevens.
It's back. The Ella Noel Art Museum's Shrimp Fest is happening February 28th at the Ector County Coliseum, Building G. Get all the Cajun shrimp and trimmings you can eat for just one price. Get your tickets for Shrimp Fest at noelartmuseum.org.
Why would Stanton Optical choose a spokesbird? They're not your typical eye care company. I'm not your typical penguin. We're a team. There's no I in eye care. Wait.
Get 2 pairs of glasses plus a free eye exam, anti-glare lenses, and same-day service for only $79.
Despite cold air this morning, temperatures warming up in the 50s and 60s with generally sunny conditions, overnight lows dipping near the freezing mark. 60s tomorrow with sunny skies, 70s with breezy and more clouds on Sunday, and next best chance of rain being early next week with cooler conditions later next week.
All right, well, here's a fun story for your Friday. These birds are proving they're impeccable. See what I did there? Libya's capital of Tripoli held its first ever chicken beauty pageant.
Oh my
The
gosh.
birds are judged on their color, shape, and shine. Supervisors say it's nothing to cluck at. See what I did there again? They're hoping to redirect interest in the country to something other than conflict.
You're just on fire with the dad jokes this morning, Matt.
I think this is a great idea, though. With all the stuff going on in the world, like, why not have a chicken beauty pageant?
Chicken beauty pageant. And did you see guys how many people were there? Like thousands
I
of
don't know
people.
what to say about this. This is just amazing.
It was a hot commodity.
Yeah, I didn't know a chicken beauty pageant would be so popular.
Maybe
but
we need one here in Odessa,
I was
Midland.
going to say, maybe we should have one.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this morning.
Have a great weekend.